Right guys, come to the plot, plenty to do, and I mean plenty to do. Oh, right, I have been, last couple of days I've been coming up and getting the odd bit of stuff done, but I haven't been filming that, so some of it I'll show you what I've already done. But for now, I better get cracking, haven't I? Got a big globe artichoke and a smaller one. Oh, is that, what's them? Insects? Earwigs. You see those in there? I don't know if you can see them. It's full of flipping earwigs. Yeah. Anyhow, globe artichoke. So, jobs I want to get done today. I want to try and weed this. That used to be the raspberry bed. And up at the end last year we grew some veg, some of it on the ground, and then see that nettle thing there, we had some runner beans going up that, all that needs weeding. Although I have got some overwintered onions in there, or is it garlic? I think the onions. So that needs doing, hopefully today. Let's have a little, play a little game, shall we? Let's see how many of these jobs that I'm pointing out I don't actually get done today. So one thing I've done last few days is I planted out some onion sets that we had started in the greenhouse over there. Planted out there, and I've just put a bit of height over it and then put this cage over to try and hopefully stop the birds pulling them out, which they do. I've just knocked these stones down, I'll do them in a bit. What else have we done? Some garlic gone into this bed. We did have purple sprouting broccoli in here. Got rid of that. It wasn't really giving, the ones that were in this one had pretty much stopped giving us, although we have got some over there that are still giving us purple sprouting broccoli, so all that's garlic now. Claire has planted out some red onion sets in here, and we've just got some netting over to stop cats digging it up and birds pulling them out. I don't know if you can see there, there's a sprout. Some of them I can see a few more as well. Some of them have already started to sprout, so that's good. Needs a water. Right, other jobs then. Yesterday Ruby and I weeded and mulched one of the strawberry beds, and then we also planted out 8 strawberries into this bed. I can't remember what we had in there last year, but I mean, if I get the time today I could cut some more of this material and mulch around those as well. So what else do I want to do? That bed needs weeding, the blackcurrant bed. Right, what else? A few days ago I got this bed ready for potatoes, weeded. I think what I'll do, we'll probably try 2 rows of spuds in there, and when I dig a trench to plant the spuds into, I'm sure in that greenhouse we've got an old bag of some kind of fertiliser. I'll just mix that into the soil. We've got it, we might as well use it. Garlic bed, the overwintered garlics, they all need weeding, as you can see. So that's another one for my list today. This bed, there's 4 elephant garlics there, but the rest of it's empty. I think that was the bed we had some squashes in last year. All that needs weeding. Right up to the end, there's some chive plants at the 2 corners of the bed, but all the stuff in the middle, it's docks, dandelions, chickweed, roseberry, willow herb, all needs to go. It's all weeds. We don't want it, we don't need it. Right, tell you what I have noticed though, you see, this is why I get sidetracked and why I can never get as much done as I want to. With all the dandelions that we've got, I could probably smash out a meaning of plants video about them, so I'll probably film the dandelions. And then here we've got a load of nettles. Again, I'm thinking meaning of plants video. So all they need to come out. And then there's the rhubarb too. We've got it getting a flower bud on the rhubarb. Although we don't leave the flower buds on. We want the plant producing rhubarb stalks, not flowers. That's where we want its energy to go. So I will get rid of that, but until I do, I might do another meaning of plants video. We shall see. So there's about 3 things I've got to stop working just to film. It's worth it though, I suppose. And what we got in the potting greenhouse, I brought up some chilies and a couple of brassicas yesterday. We've got some onion sets that can be planted out. I've got potatoes on the chit, ready for when they get planted out. Yeah, quite a few spuds. What's the variety? Variety is Royal Main Crop. Oh, we have got a couple more varieties. I think we've got some Aaron Pilot and I want to say Gala. I'm not sure. Yeah, so things in here doing quite nicely. We just stand them in trays of water, and you don't need to be up every 5 minutes just to water them. These trays last quite a good few days. In fact, you're talking probably more than a week actually. Yeah, they last about a week. So right, there's your little tour of what's been going on and what I intend to do in the very, very near future. Oh, and another flipping thing, that path well needs mowing, big time. So that's always entertaining when I try and mow the path. Right, let's have a look then. Let's see how much of this I can get done. Guess who left the shears at home? The shears that we use to get all the bits down the very edge of the path that the lawnmower doesn't pick up. So guess who had to use secateurs? And it took ages, absolutely ages. Looking on the bright side though, it was fairly nice just to be outside, to be honest with you, with this lockdown. This was my exercise, a bit of time at the allotment. And it was a gorgeous day, as you can see. Lovely clear blue sky, not a rain cloud in sight. That large blue plastic bucket at the very top of the shot, I filled that 2.5 times with grass cuttings just from our path. Now, I've not really got my timings right with this. If my potatoes were chitted more and ready for planting out, what I would have done is lined the bottom of the potato trenches with the grass cuttings, but our spuds aren't ready for planting yet, so I basically just composted all these grass cuttings. They'll all get used eventually. That took an awful lot longer than I wanted it to, but it's looking a lot better, and it's not as likely to grow over the wooden edging over onto the beds and on the paths in between the raised beds. But my word, that was a lot more difficult than it should have been. Next job is weeding the garlic bed. Here's a before shot, and there's the after shot. Please tell me that you've noticed that this garlic bed is now weed free. Please, just please tell me. Even if you can't tell, just tell me anyway. Just tell a little lie, because it'll make me feel a lot better. So in a few months' time, once the garlic has been harvested, using my RLBS crop rotation system, I'll put a card on the screen. Really love brilliant soil, RLBS. After the garlic, I class those as roots, which stands for R. Comes L, legumes. So in here we'll probably go peas, of which we've got loads propagating at home in toilet roll, holder, improvised plant pots. We've got quite a few, and the ones that haven't fired, yesterday I potted new peas into each of the ones that haven't germinated. So yeah, so once this garlic's come up, we'll probably put the peas in there. But saying that, depends how late in the season it is. The peas might go in somewhere else. So what we could do for this is we could use anytime, any place, anywhere crops that don't fall into the RLBS system. So it could be something like any of the cucurbits, squashes, courgettes, pumpkins, that kind of thing, or sweet corn even. So we'll see what time of year it is once these garlics get harvested. Once they're ready, they're not nowhere near ready yet, and then we'll see how much time we've got left to get another harvest of something else, get another plant in there, let it grow on, and then yeah, we'll see. Right, so if I'm doing these in order, I did that one the other day, this bed. I've just done this now. really I suppose I should do the bed that's got the 4 elephant garlics in the end. That needs weeding, especially up at that end. That's where I had the squashes on a tripod last year. So I don't know if I can be bothered, to be honest with you. I tell you what, I need a quick win job. Those cabbages there, they have well bolted, but I reckon you could probably pick off each of the leaves, and I could probably get a couple of freezer bags worth of a harvest of just cabbage leaves off them. So I might do them. There's a quick little job. Although saying that, I suppose once I've harvested them and pulled them up out the soil, I then have to weed, won't I? So, why is nothing ever straightforward? So, as per usual, I haven't got anywhere near done the full amount of list of jobs that I set myself. However, the path's been sorted, garlic's been weeded and watered. I've watered the beds where we've actively got stuff growing. So like the garlic sets, the onions, the red onions, clear planted, the strawberry beds. I've watered those, but still got loads to do. Still got that to weed. The blackcurrant bed. Still got what was the raspberry bed to weed. And I never touched the cabbages. I just couldn't be bothered. And as you can see at the end of that bed, there's a load of dock. That needs proper weeding. And then in all the gaps between the slabs on the path, there's docks and dandelions going all the way up, so that needs weeding too. But that's a job for another day. I suppose I've got to give myself something to look forward to. When I next come up, I will be picking off each of these cabbage leaves and pulling out the plants, and then it gives me something to weed. And then it's more ground ready for planting up. Now I don't know if you can tell there's a difference in soil colour between there and there. I have just hoed that little patch. It's like 1 metre by 1 metre square. There's no reason why it's that size, it's just because I couldn't be bothered doing any more. But now that that's been hoed, when I come back tomorrow, I can pick up those weeds really easily. And then a bit of positive thinking, I've only got that much more of that bed to do until I get to the really gnarly bits at the end where there's loads of docks. But that's for another day. And then that'll be one more bed where we can get either onions or potatoes or something like that. Now we did say we weren't going to go any potatoes this year, but with the way things are, we're predicting food shortages. Why not grow spuds? They're a staple. There's a million and one things you can do with potatoes, so why not grow them? Right, can you hear the bird song? And there's the moon. And then behind me is where the sun sets. You just see it going down behind those houses. Right. You know, I haven't done an awful lot, although I have and I haven't, but I'm knackered. It's taking it out of me. Right then, guys, petalheads, I will see you later. Oh, one last thing. What I didn't get to do was I didn't film the dandelions or the rhubarb for the meaning of plants videos, but again, gives me something to look forward to the next time I come up, so I'll do that another time. Right, petalheads, take care of yourselves, keep socially isolating, it works, and until the next time, I'll see you later, guys.